everybody. Welcome to C is for Crown, September 16th, 2021. First day, first leg of the Wainwright to Victoria drive is now done. We're in Revelstoke right at the moment. I did post a lot of stuff today in C is for Crown on Facebook. My name is Ray, and I am the C's. I'm the Crown C's. I am very, very tired. It's been a very long day. We started at 9 o'clock this morning, and when you know it, as per usual, migraine woke me up like 5:30 in the morning. 5:30 in the morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep, and I was supposed to be up at 6:30. So I started the day tired, but got out of the house. The fur babies were okay. Got on the road. We rented a Toyota RAV4 from the Lloydminster Enterprise. Very nice lady there. I would highly recommend renting from them. And the Toyota RAV4, if I was going to buy a car I could drive and had the money, I would buy that car. It's very comfortable to sit for long journeys in. For my brother, it was very easy to drive. So yes, it was a very, very easy day today. Basically, he picked out the route, so we just pointed the nose of the car and went. We did miss one of the things that we were going to go and look at, and a Crescent Falls, because we took a slightly different route. And sometime very soon, I'll get the road map and I'll show you where we went, because we took the regular route that you would go from Wainwright to Camrose, which is, there's a left-hand turn off the Highway 14 before you get to Viking. Not that anyone else in the rest of the world knows where that is, but for my followers, no, really. Anyways, but after we went from Camrose down towards Wetaskiwin, we went a different way, so we could find this Crescent Falls, and somewhere along the way we just wasn't marked well enough for us to see which way to go, so we missed that. And we was going to head to Lake Louise and never made it. But traveling on this other road, we were absolutely blessed with this really beautiful lake. It was just a gorgeous drive, and I am absolutely so much happier that we went that way instead of going the regular where you go Camrose, Red Deer, Calgary, then over to Banff. And this was a back way that went to Banff and then down and around and over to Gorge Golden, which is where we ended up. Let's see if I can find a picture of the lake there on my phone. Got like 100-ton of mountain pictures. Okay, there's Golden. Okay, I don't actually have a picture of the lake. The closest I've got is this is a mountain range pretty close to it. I have, if you go to Facebook, if you can get on Facebook there, I have the entire day on there, and I think it's Mitchner Mountain overlooks what my brother believed was Abraham Lake, which I do believe is this itty bitty little lake right there. And it's down and around and over and here is the mountain. We ended up like on another side of the Rocky Mountains that I've never driven through. It's almost like on one side is the route to go to Jasper, and on this side was this route. On the south side was this route that we took. So hopefully I can be a bit more organized tomorrow night. Tomorrow is the leg to Victoria, from Revelstoke to Victoria. So we will be in our room. Hopefully I will have gotten more sleep. So then I'll be a little bit more wakey. But we had views like that today. Whoops. Monkey. Oh, yeah. Like that of trees where you can, let's see if I can get my finger in here. You can sort of see, probably not very well, but yellow pines. I took some pictures of yellow pines. I've been posting all day on there. But yeah, that's still while we were in Alberta up around Camrose and stuff. Otis, the traveling craft pig, came, and yeah, that's his view through the windshield there. And that says we were coming up on the Rocky Mountains there. Okay. That's the lake right there. Oops, sorry, right there. That's the lake with the mountains in behind. Sorry about that. There's another view. Raven. Along the way, as we were going from Wainwright down towards now, we had several different breeds of cows, several different types of horses, sheep, goats, and bison, and for the Americans, that's buffalo, just in case you didn't know. Cool mountain picture. I don't know if you can see the layering effect there. Oh, this one's better. Right there. And just beautiful views out through the windshield of the car. There's a better one. I apologize for this not being better. Oh, here's another good one. I'm just quickly kind of going through here because yes, I took 100 ton of pictures today. Lots of video. Oh yes, and we even found some. Oh, that you can't see that very well. This one shows up a little bit better. Fire damage. There's fire damage there. And there's Banff. Banff. Like you can see, I took like 100 ton of pictures today. It was just easier for me to do it this way, to sit there and go and split it up between the two, instead of trying to put data on my laptop, and because this laptop you have to leave it plugged in. I think this was at the bird or fowl lake. Let's see if I can find. Yeah. Waterfowl Lakes, 1 kilometer was the entrance, and as you can see on Canadian signs, we have French and English. And then you barely be able to see that, but that sign right here says "Welcome to BC." Oh, I know it was. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, you can barely see that, but what that is, right here, this arch is, oops, sorry. Anyways, that arch, oh, my phone went dark. That's why I lost it. What that is a, more views, is animal overpass the highway for elk and other sort of things so that they don't cross the highway, because there's lots of accidents there every year. Hitting deer and elk and all sorts of stuff. I tried to take a picture of a train and didn't get the right angle. Okay, here's something you really don't see in Alberta at all. Okay, that's another one of those animal overpass things right there. There's a better picture right there. And that's because, caution, elk. And they generally don't have those in, it says 500 meters runaway lane. And what that's for is sometimes on the big trucks, semis, etc. The brakes will fail. Driving highways is very, very hard on trucks. So what they do in PC is they have things called a runaway lane. A runaway lane. And what that's designed for is even regular people can use it if your car brakes fail coming down a hill, is you can turn onto the oh, hello, Crazy Comet. I'll get to you in a second. The runway lane is you come down, brakes fail coming down a hill, and you can go up the runway lane, and just the gravitational force will slow down the truck. So instead of just keep going down the road and plowing through traffic or whatever, or going off a cliff, because there's lots of cliffs on the side of the road, you can just go off. So they have these runway lanes that everybody can use if your brakes fail. So I'm not sure what you were asking with the what is that. Lots of mountains. There was the runaway lane. I showed the overpass for the elk and other animals. I'm from Wainwright, and no, I do not live on a farm. I am currently living in Alberta because that's where Wainwright is. I'm originally from BC, so that's why this trip was one of the reasons this trip was so important, because I haven't been home to BC for like almost 10 years. It was 2011 was the last time I was at home in BC. Okay. I started taking signs, pictures of bighorns. BC's got signs for bighorns. Nice. And then I got a bunch of pictures from in Golden, but the coolest picture in Golden was the statue at the place where we had dinner, the Bear and Bone. Oh, I only got one picture. I thought I took it. Oh, my camera went screwy. Okay, so I didn't get the other one. But I got one picture anyways of the bear. So yes, fairly early on the trip, a deer decided to dash out on the road. Very quick thinking on my brother's part. Made sure we slowed down enough that we didn't hit the deer. So the deer ran away. The day was saved. If you ride a motorcycle, please, please, please do not pass on a yellow line. We had three people do that. I don't care if there's no traffic coming. If they had just waited 5 more minutes, there was a passing lane. It's not only speed kills, but impatience does too. What else did we see? We saw farm animals. We saw deer. There was geese, and I saw some ducks, and there was a logging truck. Welcome to BC, where there's a logging truck in the ditch on its side. That's awesome. So yes, despite being very, very tired, we had a very, very beautiful and a very just absolutely wonderful drive down. Definitely looking forward to the rest of the trip because we will be we'll be leaving Revelstoke, then you go through the Similkameen, the Thompson Okanagan, down towards the lower mainland, Vancouver, and then it's the ferry, and then the island, and then our parking spot for 5 nights. And then after those 5 nights, we're leaving to just drive wherever, as long as it heads back to Wainwright, so it can drop me off. And then he's going to spend another couple of weeks, and then he'll be flying back home. So that's cool. So we're at 21 minutes here. I did want to show you something because I'm a little bit proud of this. I believe I mentioned at some point that I was going to try and do some water painting. My paintbrushes are all wandering loose. But what I did was I borrowed some gift wrap from my niece's wedding paper, and made myself a watercolor book. The cover is 2 pieces of a cardboard box for like vegetable crackers or something like that. That I was able to take my hole punch and punch holes, and then I took those hole savers for loose leaf paper and colored them gold just to make it a little bit more attractive. Ran some ribbon through the whole thing. Used some paper napkin on the inside after I folded all the pages over and in. There was a cardboardy piece right here, so I just used paper napkin. This pink paper napkin was from my wedding stuff. And then, oh, you can't, that looks white. But this is pink. This is pink. And that's pink. Tissue that was from something else I'd done for my wedding. And they're all laced through with the ribbon. And I've got several pages to work with that. And then to practice and get good. And then at the back is the same tissue and paper napkin on there. And if I remember, and hopefully I will show people how to do this because this was extremely, extremely easy. I used glue, regular like kids white glue, craft glue, and a glue stick, and then the hole punch and some watercolor paper, and then just like I said, wrapping paper and regular old satin ribbon type stuff. And it's printed on one side, shiny on the other side. Not that you can see that, but yes, that's part of my plan for this whole trip, is not to think too much, but just sort of take a vegecation, just veg, and have fun. And today I did. I had lots of fun taking pictures. I always have fun when I take pictures. It was amazing doing the videos, just doing commentary about things. Like when we hit that lake, there was a little plaque thing, and I read from the plaque. So yeah, just a really good day. I'm happy for that. But I'm at 25 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up. so I can finish posting some pictures, rest of the pictures, on Facebook, because you guys got to see a few that we didn't see. And if you ever go through Golden, go to the Bear and Bone where that statue is from. I give them 3.5 stars. Very polite, very wonderful. Um, and it's Golden, BC, Canada. And the food was pretty good. I had the poutine. A little bit too peppery for me. Could have used a little bit more meat because I had the brisket poutine. And a little bit more meat, a little bit more gravy. But other than that, it was really, really good and very filling. And as I said, it was a little pricey. So 3.5 stars to them. And for them being on top of COVID, because they carded us as we came into the restaurant. I had to show ID and my COVID card stating I had shots. My COVID card is 2 business type cards with stickers on them from the pharmacy that gave me my Pfizer shots for COVID. So, yeah. And that's why I got my shots, because I want to travel, and everywhere in the world you have to get vaccinations for something. So why not COVID? My blessings, what am I grateful for? Good fortune coming my way that set up this trip, my brother being able to drive. Everything kind of wasn't 100% easy, but kind of just dominoed, plink, 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 plink. Oh, and the beautiful sunshine, just beautiful, beautiful day, and the fun I had. Happiness was finding that lake, just going for a drive. I haven't been on a road trip in forever. I missed it. Spending time with my brother, and the beautiful day. Just a beautiful day. And I'm proud of myself that, yes, there's 1,000 other things I need to be doing and need money for, but I said, no, I am going to go and see my family, because it's time to see family. So sometimes you just got to do that before you don't get to do it again. And I've had 2 examples of what one day can mean. So I don't want to one day everything anymore. So I'm proud of myself for that. So peace, love, and happiness. And if you like, hit the like button, subscribe, because here on the Crone channel, you never know what you're going to get. Crochet has to be put on hold because I think it's part of what's giving me migraines. But that doesn't mean that's the end of crochet or crafting or anything else. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow night when we are in Victoria. Bye for now.